Yes, sir. Yes, sir, chat.
You got 38 halves?
Yes, sir.
Nice check.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir,
Let's
chat.
trade
High that opening
50-17.
range again.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we could just sell right through this. See? This is where they held
Yes,
it up the last
sir.
time, but nice trade.
God, I'm good. He is too good. Yes, sir.
22.
Took the short there at the 92s, got filled there at 340s.
Right at settlement right here, 50 at 20.
Did the
20
market
quarter.
just do exactly what we
All
said
right.
it was going to do?
Oh, we got a Topstep
Like,
X.
you gotta love it when that it plays out like
there.
that, you know?
All right.
Look at that. The higher low, right? We talked about there's no reason to get short until we get that higher low.
Feels so heavy, but like
Higher low. There
man,
it is.
moving.
Ding, ding, ding.
I mean, yeah, 33s. We're right back to 33s. Gosh. It's just
30
straight
point move in
17s.
3 minutes.
It's
Good thing I covered where I did.
It's nonsense. I mean, nonsense for what we are used to, right? It's so
Now, the
volatile.
only problem here is, well, obviously we're in the middle of that 15-minute range.
after this trade
But
game.
it's not looking good for the Bulls here. That new 15-minute candle just
Oh,
opened
this
here.
might be on for a
10-15.
while, so
A little bit of a pushback up. Yeah, sorry.
Welcome to do whatever you need to do.
By the way,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, what is
Lower
it? What,
high.
I gotta ask, what's your definition of
I'm
a
drunk.
while these days?
Drunk off all the fucking money I'm making.
if it can hold below like this 50-30 area, then I like it. Otherwise, I'll get out and try it again.
Yes, lower high. Sorry. Lower high. I think we all know what I meant. Yes, sir. Yeah, higher low. Sorry. Yes, sir, chat.
You got 38 halves?
Yes, sir.
Nice check.
Yeah.
Don't do as I
Yes,
say.
sir. New highs there.
Do as I say. Yes,
96.
sir, chat.
High that opening range again.
Yes, sir.
72% short.
Yeah, we
72%
could just
short
sell
in
right
the
through
ES.
this.
70% short in the
See?
NASDAQ. You know?
This is where they held it
Yes,
up the last
sir.
time, but nice trade.
Yep.
God, I'm good.
Hoop. What's up, Hoop?
He is too good.
Hoop prices are
Yes,
wild.
sir.
22.
Took the short there at the 92s, got filled there at 340s.
Right at settlement right here, 50 at 20.
Did the market
20
just
quarter.
do exactly what we said it was going to do?
We got a Topstep X.
You gotta love it when that plays out like that, you know?
Trade,
Right.
yesterday.
Look at that. The higher low, right? We talked about there's no reason to get short until we get that higher low.
So heavy, but like
Higher low, there
man,
it is.
moving.
Clover trades
Ding,
or
ding, ding.
I mean, yeah, 33s. We're right back to 33s.
15-minute range chop here now.
30 point move in 3 minutes.
No. Yes.
It's FOMC. Good thing I
You now
covered
know
where I did.
Andre's
You know?
name.
Nonsense. I mean, nonsense
They
for
did-
what
they
we are
definitely did
used to.
yesterday,
man.
They got
It's
close to it.
so
Now,
volatile.
the only problem here is, well, obviously we're in the middle of that 15-minute
I want to
range.
get in there, but
After this trade
But
game.
it's not looking good for the Bulls here. That new 15-minute candle just
Oh,
opened
this
here.
might be on for a
10-15.
while, so
A little bit of a pushback up.
Guys, gold.
You know, sometimes,
not
yeah,
a
sorry.
lot
to do.
Lower
Whatever you need to
high.
do.
By the way, sorry.
Oh, what is it?
Lower
What,
high.
I gotta ask, what's your definition of
I'm drunk.
wild
Sometimes
these days?
drunk off all the fucking money I'm making.
if it can hold
Also, the reason
below
that I
like
covered
this
right here
50-30 area,
because of these
I like
lows
it.
kinda
Otherwise, I'll
holding up
get
there.
out and try it again.
Guys, gold? 30.98. Closing to
Crazy
3,100.
time.
Right now,
Yeah,
the
Jerome.
4-hour chart
Shouldn't be watching.
looking like a
What's
bit of a
up, Mohammed?
doji.
Oh,
Doji.
Mohammed. Need ya. No, you watch. You watch. Need ya. The tilt.
All right, we're out for now. We made a little bit on that. Wait to see if it does it again.
Scary looking 15-minute
All
chart
right,
here.
sounds good. Thank you for that. We got crude number at the bottom of the hour. Gabe, I
That
got you
15-minute
there.
candle don't look very
Got an
pretty.
update for us on the Topstep X.
I do. Absolutely. All right, real quick, want to point out we do have a new update. We're looking to evolve Topstep X constantly, and we are
1
launching
hour
2
chart
new
right
risk
now.
management features in Topstep X. First of all, would be the symbol lock, and then the second one would
I'd be
be
very
to
impressed if
customize your
this
trailing
candle
loss
right here
limit,
just rips straight up.
from unrealized to realized. But basically, symbol
very-
lock
that would
lets
be a
traders
very
specifically
impressive
block
move.
symbols so they can focus on the products that you trade.
Maybe just
best.
to fuck all the
Helping you
shorts.
stick
I don't
to
know.
your plan, eliminate distractions, and maybe the temptation of trading
This is the
the larger
15-minute chart right
contracts
now.
from
We're
your
holding the
support,
middle
or
of that
when your
15-minute
account can only
range here
support
for now,
some
but
micros. Obviously, the volatility
It
is
really
increased, so it's a
should
really
not
great idea to
push back
potentially
up
size
into
down
here.
to micros, as the coaches
Yeah, that big
our
wick,
on-air
wick,
folks have
wick,
been talking about
selling
recently.
pressure there, that pivot
But I want to
point.
show you kind of where this is at.
I would just be very
Switch over to my
surprised
charts
if
real
we
quick, and we will
push back up
when
in
you
there.
were to
I am
find
not
both of
short.
these
I am
features.
flat right now. No position open. I already
So
locked
first
in
thing is you're gonna go over
$5,000 in
to
my
the left-hand
live
side as per
Tradeify
usual
account
and hit that
today.
little gear
I
icon
told Brett
above the
Simba, I
TV
said, lock
icon,
me
which is
out,
really
baby. I'm
easy
happy
enough
with that.
to know.
$5,000 a
Live
day
stream right from
keeps the
Topstep.
doctor away.
But hit that gear wheel, go to the risk tab, which is going to be the default tab
So
you get brought
we're
to. On the middle
right there.
portion, you're going to have your personal daily loss limit. Make sure you throw in an amount. Say you wanted to limit yourself to $300 a day. I'm going to go liquidate and
Are we gonna
block.
get
So
like one of
that I
these
can't be tempted
breakouts?
to go back into the market after my position is closed and my loss limit has been hit. But let's say I want to enable it to trail. Now, previously, when we released this initially, it was based off unrealized gains. But now you have the flexibility to customize this to your preference. So if you prefer to trail based off your realized and you close positions, you can do so. So I'm
I mean,
going to
honestly,
select
just
realized gains.
5K a day.
then I'm gonna go ahead
keeps
and
me
hit
from
save.
blowing up.
Now notice in the same center
You know,
portion,
that-
you do have
that might
symbol
be a good
blocks
rule.
as well.
Make
The right-hand
5K,
side
be
is
done.
a little bit darker of a section.
Like I said before,
I have obviously a little
I'm going to make
question mark if you
30,
need to know
40,
what that is.
$50,000
Well, let's say
today
I'm going to go
from
ahead and get
affiliate
a full
commission,
breakdown.
so
Once you click into the box, you can select any symbol that you want. You're going to do
do
one
I
at a
really
time.
need
So I'm
to
simply
make
going
more
to
money
search
trading?
for NQ, because my ass knows that I should not be trading E-minis right now. Hit that NQ, hit add block, and then I'm going to go back in. I'm going to do the ES as well. I'm going to add the block. And notice that every time I add a new symbol
Probably not.
and add the block, it's going to add to this list down below.
Like I was talking to
I
Jake
can
about it
close
yesterday
that,
on the
cancel
little
that if I
podcasting that we
didn't mean
filmed.
to add that symbol.
How
And then
how
all I'm going to do
difficult
is
it
hit
is
save.
to like
And then I'm going to go ahead and
be
lock
happy
out those
with a
risk,
small
risk
profit when you know
settings
that you're
for the
going to make
remainder of the day. so that I
30,
can't
$40,000 in a day. Not
Remember,
even from
this
trading.
lockout
So it's
of
like
these settings just
it's kind of a mental
restricts you from
fuckery.
being able to change your loss limits, profit targets, your trade limits, and now your symbol blocks, so that you can stick to your plan.
Also,
but really
aren't we
great
due for a
feature. I
chop
think
day?
that
Well,
if you haven't checked it out already, definitely do so.
historically,
And
wins.
maybe you choose to use it. Maybe it'll help you in
Wednesday
discipline.
could be the low of
Once
this
again, these are optional. You do not have to use these, but at your discretion, I think they make sense for most traders that are struggling to stay
That
off of the
weekly
minis
candle
right,
right
now,
now,
especially in the case of the current market volatility. That's what I got for you guys. Sorry to keep that a little longer today, but wanted to show a little demo this time. But we'll get you right back to the markets.
Awesome stuff. And speaking of symbol
Weekly
blocking,
candle.
we had a great example. Jack, talk to us about that example where symbol blocking was absolutely crucial
again getting
yesterday.
denied
Yeah, I did it again today. Short 2 MES.
right there at the 460
Wish at the moment I was
area.
short 2 ES, but usually that's not the case. I have a couple times. I've probably lost a couple
Like I
thousand,
said
not a couple thousand.
earlier,
$1,000
it's just
total.
very,
while I've been on Topstep TV over the last year. Accidentally putting
Sellers
in
are
a
very
mini.
aggressive above
That's what I like to
this
look at the
400,
ladder.
500
Now,
level.
I can't switch to it now because I'm in a trade. But
You got two
blocks me
big
from
wicks. You had a
trading the
failed
ES
breakout.
right
You
now.
had this wick.
Did you get back in,
Another
Jack?
big wick.
We're cooking.
I think we got to
Yes, I
go
did.
lower
Nice.
now.
Cooking.
Trade,
At least to take out
sir.
these lows. 300 break.
Sweet.
Beautiful.
I am in one long micro gold from 98. Just looking for this breakthrough 3100 up to 15s.
Beautiful.
They're just kind of holding the middle of that low there, or
Opening
the
range
middle of
high
the
is still
15-minute
holding.
range.
Strong in the S&Ps.
Jack short yes.
Just one left. We took one off on that.
Right back up there
bounce
above
down
400
there.
again.
Yeah, we keep on. It keeps on bouncing there.
Whew.
Does.
Yeah, those 15s keep holding. I said that's where I was.
said-
News on.
Chat, we're
long. I
going to
didn't
do
take a
whatever you
trade.
want.
Is there
Look at that.
news?
There is something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's some.
21 EMA on the chart, 2-minute chart. We're right back up
Trade
there.
rep's going to be
Fucking, hey.
testifying on the trade policy here. Greer testifying. We'll keep our ears and eyes open.
Gold new highs.
One thing that just came over the wire here, which is a little mysterious, this is coming from the Chinese Education Ministry. China issues alert for some students studying here in the U.S. So that's sort of eerie.
Car show this
What I got?
weekend. Anybody
50,
going to the
50,
Supercar
44.
show here
Gold on the
in
move.
South Florida?
Gold up. What are we up?
Supercar Saturdays on
Up
Saturday.
$11 in the
I
last.
got the new McLaren
7
getting
minutes.
wrapped. That's why it's not behind me right now. But The McLaren's getting PPF.
These markets are unreal.
Stealth
It's amazing.
PPF.
In a single day, you have
So we
the
got
equivalent of
that
full
coming.
month ranges.
Oh
in
my
a single
God.
day, like, it's crazy. I wonder how long this is gonna stay. I mean, it's not sustainable, is it?
One would think not.
Well,
Yeah.
what this volatility, Jerome? I mean,
Yes.
Inner Circle
And we need
Trader, are
volume,
you
but
winning?
Do we need that
I
much?
made more money than you did today.
No,
old
I
boy.
mean, I don't think so.
Old chap.
This one's different.
Made more money than
There's
you
no
did,
technicals.
Michael.
It's
Oh, technical
You can't
solos out
take
the
a
window.
position.
Yeah.
take a position and it's
No,
either you're
this
lucky
morning I
and
made
he
5,000
announces
trading.
something on your side, or
Michael,
not.
and then I
Or
called
it's,
my
another country
risk
announcing
manager and I told him
something
to
on your
lock
side
me
or
out
not,
for the
right?
day.
It's,
Right.
So right now we're up 31,000 on the week.
See profit, take profits. Pretty
And I'm
kind of
kinda
the name of
like-
the game right
Yeah.
now. You see how Jack's trading, getting in and out.
I'm okay
You're gonna
with
go
This
on
can mess up a
down
lot
$5,000
with your
day.
mental health.
Fake
Does he
tweet.
ever lose?
Fake
Oh, I
tweet on
lose.
Monday. See a 1,400
I think everyone's
rally
seen my
and
red
NASDAQ
days
just
recently.
say no dice. Just
For anybody
turn all
out
the
there
way
that says
around.
that I
It's-
don't show my red days, well, go look at my YouTube. There's
This
a
one's
bunch
different.
of videos about
5
red
minutes
days.
remaining.
5 minutes till what, Eddie?
Crude traders. Hey, they had a previous of 6.1. They're looking at 2.6.
Where's Victoria? She's at the
inventory's
Pilates studio
trading
working.
Crude heads up.
Why do you? Everyone always asks, "Where's Victoria? Where the fuck do you think she is?" I don't know.
Take you out there.
Working?
$56.88
Doing her thing?
a barrel of the Texas tea.
I added a
Liquid
second one to that
dinosaur.
gold trade.
Okay, J long 2 now.
Long 2 micros, 99.7 is my average.
I think this is a pump.
The reason I added
Right.
is this general area. I'm okay with these prices. And my stop right now is 95.3. If we sell below that, then I don't want to be in this trade at all. So it didn't add a whole lot of risk.
I'm still laughing at this.
Let's see if we just get some continuation here.
I feel like is he doing a kissy face?
Knew you were going to find your way
He's
into
doing a
that
kissy
gold,
face.
Jay.
Man,
Doing a
Hogue,
kissy face.
how many times are you going to let it give you the perfect entry before you finally take it?
Tomorrow
right?
we got special guest
two good pullbacks,
Danko from
didn't take either one of them.
Bulgaria,
So have
He's
to
a
take
trader,
a smaller size.
ex-professional tennis
the-
player.
The trade idea is still
We're gonna
valid.
see what he's all about.
I like that we did break above those 3100s because that shows there are some buyers. Now the question is, do they?
We're gonna see what
need
he's
a
all
pullback
about
first
tomorrow.
before they buy
Don't
again,
be too
or
mean
do
tomorrow,
they just break
chat.
us
Be
out here?
nice. If you guys are mean all the time, no one's ever gonna want to come.
I'm selling here.
No one's ever gonna want to come to the
ECH.
BDH.
50-32. Markets are taking a little bit of a
What a
breather. It feels like it. I mean, this is.
Jay, what's your average on that?
99.7 Hogue. So right where we are right now. Not the greatest entry.
39.70. Okay.
Got a warm biscuit here over the wire here. U.S. Waste Farmer bailout as China retaliation threatens exports. That's what I've got so far here.
All right, bottom of the hour coming in here. JD, come on in. We got
Well, the
hold on,
chunk
Jay, let's wait till
here.
after
Like
the
I
crude.
said, I just don't.
Sorry
Crude.
about that. We'll wait till after the inventory number. Got something else. Standby crude number.
I don't
Coming
feel
into
like
the
we're gonna
crude
go
number.
higher from here.
Bruce
But
Lewis
it's just kind of hold up here, chopping up.
56.60.
And now we're below 5,000 SPX. Let's see if we can hold that or bounce again.
We are now living in a simulation.
28 last trade.
We're
The
living-
futures, that is.
Donald Trump just tweeted,
Crude number
"This is a
90
great time to
seconds.
buy." You can't make this stuff up, man.
Speakers. U.S. farmers. Waste.
You just can't make it up.
Everything in a
what else
holding
is he
pattern right
doing
now.
over there?
Just screeching halt.
Oh man.
Just to know that something's we're going to be picking up here.
Gotta love it.
Moment's notice. Here we go. More little selling coming in.
You got S&Ps and the NASDAQ just basically hanging around the point of control. Which is
ICT, does your place
just
use
that halfway mark of
fluorescent
the
lighting?
day. Just 50% right there.
All LEDs, baby. LEDs only. Don't you worry.
400 in the NASDAQ.
Whatever you want. You want fluorescent
50,
lighting? We'll get
35
you
in the
some
S&P.
fluorescent
Just
lighting,
hanging right
Michael.
around
Whatever we need, to make
Market is
you
so
happy,
thirsty for new
I will
information.
do it.
Oh, it just, you can
October.
feel it. I mean, I know it's all
Yeah.
digital on the screen. You can feel, I mean, I can only imagine what it was like in the pits, but obviously you can see there's humans around you and you can look at them, but even here, it's,
Oh man, I think I
we
might
got
be
Topstep
just
TV.
walk away here.
And we got trading buddies, got Jerome, we got Jay, we got Jack, Eddie.
We're still just
House.
holding up right in the middle of that
You just
15-minute range.
alone by yourself. Just
Kind of
you
going
in the market's
sideways
gotta be
there.
Very, very difficult. Lone wolfing this thing.
The 15-minute chart just
Hang with us here on Topstep TV.
all
We're
this
trading
like
buddies. We're all looking
resistance
out
here.
at each other's backs.
Is it a
Selling
trap?
off here. We got a number coming in 20 or 10 seconds.
Poll is not even open yet.
Royal inventory.
Some inventory after China after tariffs. And
They open early for me.
here we go, folks. All right, so we got crude oil inventories coming in at, we got a build here at 2,055,000. They were looking at 2.6. Not too bad. Gasoline inventories, they were looking at a negative 1.4, coming in at negative 1.6. And distillates, they were looking at just about 100,000, coming in at 3,544,000. And there you have it. There is our numbers for our EIA. Once again here, Amazon canceled some inventory orders from China after these tariffs. This is coming from Amazon.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I
Andre.
believe it. I believe it. Thank you.
Crude just can't get away from that 57 weekly kickoff low level, right? Just hanging around there.
Man, I can't believe that's the number.
Hey,
57 bucks, man. I can't believe it. We got VG in the chat. Since I joined Topstep
I don't know if the
TV, my
market's
trading
waiting
has
for the
improved
Fed
a lot.
minutes
Great
or-
input
or
from
what,
everyone.
but,
Hey, and their VG, we're all in this together. We're all trading buddies. All rowing in the same direction. All right, JD, happy Wednesday. Saw you on opening call. Crew trade. Let's talk about payouts and PNLs. What are they? What are we looking at here at Topstep?
We got some pretty big numbers coming from our live funded traders yesterday. One trader in particular who we mentioned,
This is like
he was
the
number
most
25 on the big
unvolatile
board
the
yesterday.
NASDAQ has been in weeks.
If you remember looking at that, and he was up about $50,000 going into the lunch
Patrick,
hour.
what do you recommend when you
Mean
feel
tea.
FOMO? Just get away.
Look at this final
Run
P&L
away. Wherever
this
you
trader
are,
put
just
up.
run. Get out of there.
If
you got FOMO, just turn it off and run away, baby.
Trading the live
Just
funded
run
account
away.
yesterday for Ming. Again, he was number
Get outta
25 on
there.
the big board yesterday. Got a nice boost. We'll go over that a little later on this
Well,
morning.
we can't go lower, so I
Ming
guess
with
that
the
means we
bling.
can only
Ming.
go higher
Good
now.
job.
Ming with the bling. $75,650 for Ming.
Luckily, I'm
Also
already
took a
locked
payout. We're
out
gonna
of
see that in a
my
second.
live funded
And we've
account.
got Brooke,
so
18,076,
happy with
trading the
that.
NASDAQ. SEMA was trading the Dow.
I did the right decision. I made the right choice
$785 worth of
to
the
lock
Dow.
myself out there. So I don't
Joswell
keep
is on a
trading this
ripper.
chop here.
2-day total profit.
It might
for
not be the
Joswell,
best. It
almost,
might not be the right choice, but it's the
$70,000.
best choice.
$56,000
Yeah.
on Monday. Another
That's all that
$10,000
matters.
yesterday. Big week for Joswell. Took another payout too. We're going to see his name again.
I want to make the right choice, man. Making the right choice,
$10,268
okay.
trading gold for Joswell. And then Chia, trading the NASDAQ, $10,230 for Chia. Huge numbers. from these
ICT
live
said the
funded
remedy
traders.
for FOMO is hobbies.
Joswell's number,
Start a
name
YouTube
is up there a
channel.
lot.
Like me and ICT,
Joswell is becoming
take
a
up all your
household
time.
name around here. That is
Yeah.
for sure.
He swings it.
And here are those payouts that I promised you.
Oh yeah. See
Oh, I said Joswell. I meant to. Said Joswell took a payout. Joshenbeer took a payout though. All right, there's Riaz, $55,000. Joshenbeer, another household name. Took
All
a
right, back up here to that pivot point,
$43,723
500s again.
yesterday. Ram, 37,500. Rui,
The ES
20,000.
and the NASDAQ both
MET,
ramping
who
up
made
right
that
now. ES trying to push up there, that pivot point
yesterday.
as well.
Also, Linus
At the
Pockets with a
88
full
level.
$13,000.
Oh,
Ming having the
Lord.
week of weeks so far here at Topstep.
What will happen next?
We're
The
gonna-
$1 million
We're going to keep track of what this guy does going
Y'all
forward.
ever ask yourselves?
You know,
You're going to like
JD,
the
have
boost
yourself
that he
a,
got on the big board,
I do
too.
all the time.
What's up,
have
Eddie?
yourself
A
a couple
15-minute chart on the
Ming tea.
NASDAQ. I mean,
Because
fuck.
traders,
I
what
guess we
made
gotta go
5,000 in
up now.
payouts. Is that you? Have you
Took
did
out
this
those
already?
wicks there.
You can come and
Still
join the
got that big
Topstep
wick
TV payout
up to the
club
597.
every day in our
but
TV chat. We
opening
drop
range
the
high
payouts.
right now,
Check in.
acting as resistance here.
And enter that
Opening range
exclusive
high there.
offer.
15-minute chart. Opening range
Yeah,
high.
There it is right now.
554s.
Right now, we can only ship to U.S.
What's it gonna do?
Traders right now in the United States, but they're looking to expand. In
We
the
start
future.
squeezing through
We
here,
have
or
the
what?
payout club.
We gonna
Thank you,
squeeze
Andre.
or what?
Thank you. We'll pull back in gold. 3096. Looks
Oh,
like
it
it's
was.
fine.
Yeah, we've been flat for a little while. House count's still up
Yeah.
a little bit. We popped pretty good there. What is that? A 30-point move.
Points, man.
I'm flat on that gold trade.
Okay.
Break
Yeah,
through the
may take it again,
550s.
but,
Try to go up there towards the 600s
we'll see.
next.
I'm okay losing money buying gold right now.
Yeah, let's take a look at the ladder. Anything
Plausible.
on the ES
Possibly.
ladder? Not seeing anything sticking out. No paper orders, upside or downside. I haven't looked in the NASDAQ ladder. Oof, NASDAQ ladder. Yeah.
It's
How do you
It's
trade? I mean,
there's some size up at 18,000, but it's 100 lots. Right? There's really nothing.
I mean, your stops, you're going to get slipped. You're going to get bad slippage with your stops. It's inevitable.
We're right there at that pivot point
NASDAQ.
here on the NASDAQ now. 520 kind
Jerome,
of
still no trades.
area pivot point.
Great discipline.
No trade.
One trade. 1 to 2 trades, Jerome. That's been
Invite
the
ICT on your live
strategy
stream.
lately. It's been
Oh,
working.
I've already invited him. He knows.
Exactly.
He's coming.
I mean, it's
Coming
the
to the
goal is to make
BDH.
it as long as possible, as consistent as possible. We'll see. I'm not gonna chase big moves. Sticking to what I do well, and especially under these conditions.
I'm like so confused right now.
You can
what
have
the
a
NASDAQ is
a
doing.
huge P&L trade unrealized, and then the minute after it's
What is the
gone. and
NASDAQ
stop
gonna
loss.
do?
And then you have grief, regrets, frustration, and the next day is harder.
Hey, look,
so I want my
Topstep
days to
house
be
account
easy.
is up
I want to-
$96 on the day.
I sleep well, thanks God. I want to keep
$96.
sleeping well. I want to wake up with a smile. I want
does that
to
even
spend
work?
nice weekends.
How do you make $96?
You know, I take care of my mind. It's important on the long term.
What?
And these conditions tried to mess up with my mind and actually did somehow, but I've been able to recalibrate. So yeah, trying to keep the path.
Smart.
Nice, Jerome.
And-
Yeah, we say all the
It-
time when the market gets fast, we got to slow
Like, would
down.
anybody? Would you guys watch me on YouTube if I was making $90?
Exactly, and it's
Love
hard.
that you're taking
It's
one
hard.
or two trades
You're
a
like,
day.
oh,
That's
I
it.
want to go in. I want to go in.
Patrick Whelan's so
Yeah,
good at
right.
trading. He's making he made $90.
Yeah, it tries to
I
entice
can
He's
you.
the
hear
best.
you, bro. When I trade, I hear you, Hogue. See money, take money. So now 25 points. That's my goal. If you ask me, could I have a runner?
All right,
Would
NASDAQ
I-
just very
would my
uneventful
PNL be
here. I mean,
higher if I held
we're
the
making
runner?
big
Yes,
moves.
perhaps, most
360
probably.
up
That's
there
not
to the
my goal.
550s.
I don't
but
want to
560s.
think
but
about it. You know, I don't want to react about it. That's my
Just
goal.
very choppy here.
That's the entry I get in, and
I'm
that's
honestly
it.
impressed that we pushed
And,
back up. Unless
by
this is
doing
going to be
this,
another big trap.
build resistance for FOBO as well. FOBO is a fear of better options, and so when you try to
Unless
make
it's another
take
big trap
1
here.
to 2 trades a day, or whether you take 20 trades a day, you always somehow think about, this is a good setup, but can I have a better setup? You always think about a better option.
Right back down there again.
This is good, but can I have better? But perhaps this blinds you, and perhaps what you have already is already great, but you think it's good, but it's already great. So practicing this consistency every day
ICT
avoids
said
FOBO
walk
to take
away.
over your
I can't
rational
really
mind.
walk yet.
The moment you let emotions take over your brain, your rational mind, it's over. It's over for the day. It's not over for tomorrow. But always
not
trade for
yet.
tomorrow, right? If you fail
I mean, I
today,
think there's a big move
doesn't mean
coming.
you got to
It's
fail
just the
tomorrow.
question of
So
when
this
and
morning
where.
during the Neuro Wednesday session, we spoke about it. How to approach
Cut
a day
bait and
after
dock it.
a winning day, and how to approach a
Yeah,
day
you're not
after a
wrong.
losing day.
You're not wrong.
When you
Put the
lose,
bait, put the bait out.
is your
Are
intention
you
to
streaming
make back the
tomorrow?
loss
I'll be live
next day?
tomorrow. We've got a
Or when you
guest
lose, is your
appearance
intention
here
to follow
tomorrow
your
morning as
process? But and
trader
celebrate behaviors as well.
from
we spoke about
Bulgaria.
it this
He
morning.
lives in Miami now.
How
but
many
he's gonna
people
come trade at the
celebrate
BDH.
behaviors instead of P&Ls? Oh,
Fed
I
minutes
had a
at
great
2
trade.
o'clock. 2 o'clock.
This is a
Fed
$2,000 trade.
minutes.
No,
today.
celebrate your entry, celebrate
NASDAQ
sticking to
again
your stop
stuck
loss, celebrate sticking
at the
to your
high of the
strategy,
opening
your take
range.
profit, etc. And you're gonna build the habits that will
Like I
make
said,
you
it's
a
like,
great
it just-
and greater trader in the future. We
You
always
know,
grow
I
up,
mean, hey,
right? We
when you
evolve,
look
we
at it.
transform, we identify our mistakes. So yeah, that's the process I'm in right now so far. So trying to stick to it. It's very hard. Very
Just look at it,
taking,
Chad.
as a mental capital.
Back down here
But
again.
I spend
oh my lord.
I spend less time in behind charts.
Let's see what
right,
we
in front
lose
of
that
charts.
370
And,
here. What's going to happen
I can
there
feel
next?
it. I trade better. It's better for my mental health as well. So yeah, we'll see.
Hey Jerome,
Jerome,
I gotta give you props
It's
real
just Fed
quick here,
minutes,
man.
it's
If
not
you
the
guys
meeting
didn't
yet,
catch Jerome
correct.
early this morning with
So,
Deanna on
Don't expect
Euro
anything
trade,
crazy.
I would definitely highly recommend going back and watching the recording. I think that those two talked about, I was up early this morning and caught a little bit of it, but the few minutes that I was able to listen, you guys were discussing some really, really great topics. Is there a specific day of the week that you do this type of, have this type of conversation regularly? I know you come on once or twice here and there.
Thank you, Gabe. Love that. Actually, I think now it's settled for every Wednesday. We call it with Deanna the Neuro Wednesday session.
Cool.
So yeah, actually every Wednesday for the Euro Trade segment, you can expect Deanna and myself to have a neuro trading course and psychological course. And sometimes it's not therapy, but it becomes like a question,
All
a
right.
Q&A session. And yes, you have a doctor right away, so you can
5-minute
ask
chart. Ew.
some stuff, and there's a possibility I
Ew,
answer.
chat.
So yeah, thank you for your comment. Really appreciate it. We try to bring valuable content, and I try to share my humble knowledge of science, but merged with my humble again experience of trader. I'm a trader, so I feel what trading is. So far, I am a successful trader, but I share with transparency what goes through my mind and my journey. There is a million traders
This
better than me.
15-minute chart, just the,
But
all
so
this
far I'm in
candles
front of the camera,
overlapping
so
here.
trying to share this. And
Not
also we do a practice
Figuring out money.
every
How am I
session.
doing
So
today?
it's a
You know how we're
visualization
doing? We're doing
practice,
good, baby.
sort of mental practice.
Making the
It could be a
money,
meditation practice.
honey.
So
You know.
last week it was about a drawdown
How
in
we
a
do,
trade.
baby.
Today it was
Making
about
the money, honey.
imagining
We're
achieving
making
a
it
goal
rain on them hoes.
while
I'll make it
you
rain
are
on them
100% confident
hoes.
you cannot achieve this goal
I'll
yet.
make it rain on them
And
hoes.
so every Wednesday we go
in the
through, I
chat.
select a practice, whether it's personally
I make
selected
it
or
rain. I make it
it's
rain
a wish from
on them
the community.
hoes.
So yeah, we'll try to build this and construct this segment. Perhaps there's going to be more. Perhaps it's going to be a school type segment. You're going to have
I
like
make it
lessons
rain.
and
I make
chapters.
it rain. I make it rain.
Yeah,
on
if you
them
guys
hoes.
like it, D and I, we are loving it. So yeah, thank you again for this morning. I don't know how many people were here this morning, but yeah, we'd love to hear about it.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I just dropped the link in the chat. Actually, if you guys missed the session live, just posted the link in the chat. Check it out later on. Obviously, stay tuned. Hang out with us for fast markets, of course. But
It's so
keep that
weird
in your
trading on
bookmarks for
different
later on
computers
down the
every
road
day,
when we're
or
off.
back to back. Like I traded on a
Watch
different
that
computer yesterday.
Anyway, just
and
wanted
then
to shout
today
you
I
out,
have a
man. I
different
really enjoyed
mouse
this
and
morning.
keyboard and stuff. So it gets weird.
Thank you very much.
You know, it gets weird.
We call him Jerome
Every day,
here at
different
Topstep and
mouse,
Topstep
you know?
TV. That's not what he's really called outside of this. He's a full-blown
It's
doctor.
weird,
He's
man.
Dr. He's Dr. Jerome. He is a neuroscientist.
Dr.
He is
J.
Dr. J. He is a brain doctor, full-blown. We call him Jerome. We should be calling him Doctor. Here, he is also happens to be number 49 on the big board. This man can do a lot. So by all means, it's awesome having him here and getting his insights into the mental.
Kind of a head and shoulders on the
There you
15-minute
go.
chart.
Jerome, you've been an excellent, amazing addition to Topstep and Topstep TV. It just happens to be number 49 on the big board,
I don't know.
as well as being a doctor. Just, wow.
As well as a
I
doctor.
think I'm more
Very
just
nice.
impressed with how we've
As
just
well as a doctor. As
gone
well as a
nowhere.
doctor. Thank you. Dr. J.
When's the last time we had a range day?
Oof.
Coach Paul and I were talking about that.
Where'd you
Right
take
at the
range
buzzer.
after
Range day
training?
yesterday,
We went to the
big one.
we went to Chipotle, duh.
huge one.
Went to
Trend
Chipotle.
inside the range.
Hey.
But this tight of a range in the equity. So, someone was saying in the chat, the volume is pretty low. I think the market is just adjusting to let's trade once there's a headline.
Yeah. Third.
Because other than that,
I
you
can't
kind of
want to take a third strike here. 5,000 SPX again. Do we crack through this time?
Jay, technically, well, according to profile, Monday was a range day.
Yeah.
The initial balance, the
It
first
was.
hour of the session was the extremes of the regular trading hour session. That's a range day.
It's a good point.
Pretty big range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jerome's trying to help cure Alzheimer's. I'm not going to speak for you, Jerome. They're going to, what kind of doctor? You're trying, what's your practice? Your real job?
No, please call me Jerome. That's how my parents called me. So my name is Jerome. again, doctor is one of my title. I mean, sometimes people ask me, what do you do in life? And I say, I'm a trader. I'm not even a doctor. I don't say it, you know.
Really?
It's a yeah, sometimes. I mean, it's a hat I wear, right? It's a skill set that took me 10 years to study. So it's trading. I'm in my second year. So I value it as much as it is. I studied to help people, try and build therapists. Initially, I wanted to help in cancer oncology. Then I deviated into mental health. So now that's my go-to and my motto. Every day I wake up to improve global mental health. But yeah, it's not why my parents gave me life and why God gave me life, but it's something I have strength for. So trading helps to it, of course.
Good stuff.
But thank you for the respect. Thank you. I appreciate the respect and I love you guys. You can keep calling me Jerome.
Oh,
It's okay.
likewise.
Uh-oh. And
I'll
who's
get
here?
it.
Who got?
Who's there?
Speaking of respect, everyone sit
Hey,
up
what's
straight.
What up,
Hey,
guys?
what's up? What's up?
How are you?
There we
What's up,
go.
MP?
How you doing, Coach Jay?
Here's
How you
the
doing,
doctor.
Jerome?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Hey,
The
boss.
doctor,
How you
man.
doing?
Jerome, you always got good stuff to say. Wealth of knowledge. Love it. You bring that medical world over in the trading world, and we enjoy that.
49 on the big board. too,
NASDAQ
Michael.
stuck at the 21 EMA today.
49. Oh, Ming win the bling, Eddie. I heard you say that. I
Stuck
got
at the
it.
21.
Actually posted on
That line in the middle of the 15-minute
Got
range
it,
right now
yeah,
acting as support there.
Yeah. Man,
Max
75
was
large,
down.
taking that home.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's good,
Where are we
MP?
at?
Let's go,
What's up with these
baby.
markets?
Let's fucking go.
Chilling right now, huh?
The
I kind of
PW
feel
power.
like it's found a little bit of a
50, let's go, baby.
floor.
Say it.
I don't want to say
PW, did you have a 50-point loser? Yeah, I did.
I mean, they're
And then
doing
I
these
got
back
in
and
for a
forth,
150-point winner.
punching
Welcome to
matches
fucking
with China
trading.
right now, and China back with us, States, and the markets are holding up steady a bit. So I don't know if it's sell-off exhaustion.
Welcome to fucking trading,
Well,
boys
jab, jab,
and
jab.
girls. You're gonna
Yeah,
have
but I was
some
talking to a
losers
guy this
here and
morning.
there. At
He's
the end of the
probably one
day, all that
he's
matters
probably
is,
one of
are
Walmart
you
and Target's
green
biggest,
or are you red?
brand?
That's
Finds the
all.
brands and then puts
all
them
I'm
into the
worried about.
stores, all that kind of stuff. I mean, brands like Ghost Energy, Sesh, like
And the NASDAQ,
Cheap
once
Things or
again.
whatever, stuff like
Shopping
that.
around here. Good
A
lord.
bunch of different all across the board. And he said
Yeah,
a lot of like Walmart's going
make
to
a
continue
move.
to lean into where the lowest prices. Still, I mean, that's always been their thing.
Right.
And he's like, they're going to be eating things. They can eat it in some areas.
Right there at that
'cause they
15,
have good margins in
21
other.
EMA,
So they're going to figure out
again.
what they can do there.
holding
he
up at the
said
lows
it's not-
or kind of that middle of that range now.
From his whole, nobody's freaking out. It's the uncertainty. Again, I think what we talked about, the uncertainty with the
Right.
markets hate uncertainty. I like uncertainty
And
in
up
some
there
areas because
to
it feels
the
like
80, 90.
something
You like
new.
volatility. You like volatility.
Like both. Yeah. So I don't know. That was an interesting topic this morning when I stopped and get coffee and I saw him.
This is interesting. Well, all right. Let's take a
This
look at these
market
markets
right
here.
now
How about
is
gold? All right.
poo-poo.
Have you seen the price of crude, Michael?
Poo
Look
poo.
at that.
Yeah. Texas isn't happy
don't like
about
it,
this
Chad.
this
I don't
guy
like
they
this
voted
market
in
right
right now. He's not
Midland's in
helping their,
trouble.
he's not helping the landmen make their money.
Yeah, Midland, Odessa.
And back to
But-
house. Man.
Us common folk, well, not me,
Story of the
because
day?
I have a EV
Shop.
vehicle and I'm
That's all
saving
it
the
is.
planet one
a
less
bunch of
gas filler upper at a timer.
God. He's saving the
As soon as I get done trading, it's gonna fucking make a 5,000.
I asked for no
point
straws
move,
too,
probably.
Andre. When I get a drink,
Probably.
I don't want a straw.
I do that as well. It tastes better without a straw. Fact.
Unnecessary. Exactly.
Probably.
Oh, that was a little
No,
bit of a.
it's-
What just happened there? We are. That's true.
All right, so both the ES,
100 points
both
off.
It's going to come
NASDAQ,
down to where
everything is
we're
going
back to
sideways
riding
here.
horses again. Horses or donkeys, and I'm
There's
going
a
to
big
open up a
move
store
coming.
called
It's just
Donkeys
that,
or Us,
what
where you
is-
can
what
kick
is
your own
it-
ass.
What are they gonna do?
There you go. There you go.
There's an ES right now. we're
Where's
looking
the
at
where's the
going
drum?
sideways as well.
Yeah.
But
No,
What
I'm
was
serious.
that?
This is serious
Yeah.
stuff, man. I'm talk-
ES just got hit with the 25-point smack right there in this 5-minute candle.
Yeah.
NASDAQ
What
15-minute
was that?
chart.
Did something hit? NASDAQ got hit with a
Got the
100-point
VWAP, the
smack
close
down
from
right
yesterday
there.
down there at the 253.
This is normal. This is the new normal
this
now.
area,
We're just
but
kind of glued around this 5,000 SPX, that white line right here. We haven't been able to follow through the next. We
I mean,
might
the
do
chart
it now
looks like it wants to
because
dump through here now. This
I'm
big
not
old
doing it
bear
this
flag.
time. But
He brought the
in a
vol.
good range around there. Yep, here we go.
He brought the volatility. 50-18, now
There's that
50-17.
middle of the
This is
15-minute
look at the
range
5
again.
minute. It's got to hold this if it wants to hold that 5-minute range. I'm looking at the ES right now. This is the lower end of that 5-minute for the last 30 minutes or so. Last half hour we've been. This is the bottom end of that range. 5-minute chart.
Bottom
50
value as well. Value low,
For
50-16.
right here, Hogue.
I think it's
So it's got to hold this.
What to buy here.
Volume hasn't picked up though.
Market just cannot decide.
It's moving. I think it's moving because it's a
Which
thin
way to
book,
go?
but there's not really many orders getting filled here. It's pretty consistently low. So like Jack was saying, maybe this is the buy. Let's see.
Ooh, they try to pop it there. They're putting a cap on this thing. Our 50-13s now.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's got to hold on tight right now. ES, NASDAQ as well, 17,365. Lower end of this range on 5-minute for the last half hour. What's up, Jack? 64%.
Well,
74% short. ESMP.
If this follows through, it's frustrating. It's been like tough to get chopped up on these other candles around it.
Someone says they might be
let's
be
see.
crazy, but
If it goes a
I
little
think
bit
it's going
lower
to go to
than here,
17,000.
that's
I mean, you're not crazy.
broken out.
It should start to sell down here now.
Tilt starting to grow to the short side here in the ES and
You got the
NASDAQ.
ES back in the
75%
red
short in the
territory.
ES right now.
NASDAQ just could not
72%
get
short
through
in
this.
the NASDAQ as we start creeping
So,
lower
I mean,
here.
in theory, we should start just
And
dumping
back
here
towards
now.
the opening range, which remains the low of the
1050.
session.
Move down there to the
What's that
VWAP,
price,
which
Hogue?
is
Can expect
200s.
a burst of volume soon. I think.
Yeah.
S&P top of the opening range is 50,002. I mean,
50,002.
5,002. 5,002. Low of
5,000
it, 49.80.
But will it happen?
2 and 7 and 3/4. It's a huge opening range.
Happen.
All right.
Seems to be rejecting
Shorts are
value.
running here.
Yeah, shorts are
Gold
running here.
selling.
77% short. 77% short ES right now.
Right now,
You got
the
everybody
trader
in
is
the
30%
fifth or
off
short.
activation, no activation.
That's in the micros or
Pretty good deal.
minis?
They got to,
You look at micros or minis?
got been around
Okay,
for a
both.
while. OGs in the
Let's kind of
space.
put them together.
Check them out. TakeProfitTrader.com. Use
Round
the
them
code
off.
PW.
When I say numbers, guys, they're never exact.
There's that move down.
So don't ever hold me to exact.
Just down this
No
5,000
finite
level.
range trade.
The bottom of that
76%
opening
short.
range is 17,200,
Yeah,
right
watch
where
this.
that.
Jack, do we take that
VWAP
long
is
trying to
as
play the
well.
range or?
No. Because like all I wanted all day was to get
I don't wanna
short below the
say.
50,
I don't want to
30s,
say
but it
anything
makes it
here,
really
but I
hard.
feel like
Like I
that
said, we
200
were
level just
glued
wants to
here.
get touched.
Had to kind of play the highs
ES
of
is
the
moving
range.
down.
Oh,
There
that's
she
frustrating.
goes.
Here we go. Beneath 5,000 now in the ES. 49.95 trades. Shorts are getting paid.
There she goes.
Flush of
Good
seat. Gold
Lord,
rolling
Jack.
over now. Crude starting to sell off. Dow selling off.
Finally rolling off
NASDAQ
here.
down. I did math on the fly. Call it 250 points in the last 7 minutes. More selling in the NASDAQ. More selling in the
See if you
ES
tap
now.
that VWAP there next.
Back
208
inside
those
VWAP
opening
level.
ranges.
We got. Seeing anything, Eddie? We're
That
chilling
bear
for
flag
here, but,
finally playing out.
30 minutes. Pete got on here.
There's a leak,
NPK.
an oil spill on the Keystone Pipeline.
Oh.
Oh,
Nothing big though. I'm getting nothing behind it, but just a sort of a news flash here.
Aaron asked a question in the
That's
chat. How long will the
about a
markets
200
be
point
like this?
dump from that 460
Pete.
area. So
How long will the markets be like this?
Until you're not
morale.
solvent. What do they
it's
say?
absolutely
They will be
wild right now.
irrational and longer than you can be Sullivan. How about that?
The
Just
ES
remember that.
just
Oh my
bounced
God.
off the
Yeah, you're
VWAP.
right.
ES is right there at the
That's
VWAP
why they
now.
always trade for tomorrow line. I have it sitting right on the wall over there.
NASDAQ has not
See,
touched
my
the VWAP
camera,
yet.
It's right over there. Always trade for tomorrow. The markets can be irrational longer than you can be Sullivan.
49.90.
You know, I got a
come up-
question too.
Go ahead, Eddie.
You know, I mean, markets were dead at one point prior. Now we've got these markets moving,
Now I got FOMO.
giving us a lot of
Now I'm
opportunity.
like, damn it, why did I not get short? Why
mean,
did I
I'm
lock
sort of
out
happy
my
to see
live
this
account?
movement, this
Red
volatility.
symbol, let me back in. Let me back
I don't
in.
know why some
Turn
people
it back
don't wanna see
on.
this.
Turn it back on.
You know us traders. We just like to bitch. Traders just like that plane.
Thank you
That's
very
really
much.
what
That
it
was-
is.
That was the
That's
answer
what
I
we
was
do.
looking for. That is the answer. I was
Ruben,
looking for. I don't
new
understand.
rule.
Oh,
Yes.
Ruben,
Oh, yeah.
I like you, bro. I do. But I don't. No more
You know,
ticks.
gosh, I mean, I'm
Wait,
trading
no,
for
just-
them.
no more-
Days were
just
like,
call
come
points.
on, man.
The market
Something's
is
gotta
moving
happen.
way too much to give a
Fast
fuck about
markets,
ticks,
you'd
bro.
blow 2 hours away and be like, wow,
You know?
that was didn't even seem like 2 hours. Boy, we were
So
busy.
for now on, it's either
You know,
We're
points or
selling
it's
here.
nothing.
Heads up.
progressive.
Yes.
All right, that's all.
Yes,
It's simple.
49.
Points. No more
89.
ticks.
They tried
We're not
popping
trading
that thing. The
fucking
sellers came in and just
4X.
smacked it down. And
People be like, I got
below.
5,000 ticks
crude
today.
selling off here. 56.21 now, down about 80 cents in the last 20
Dollar
minutes.
bills only. Dollar
People
bill.
are asking in the chat, are we allowed to trade?
And S&Ps. Yeah,
We're,
you're
we're
allowed
nowhere
to
near that 5%. Yeah, we're nowhere near that 5%. So you guys don't have to worry about that right now.
Ticks.
Crazy
I
thing
don't
about the
fucking
last
know
2 days.
either way.
There's these huge moves percentage
Ruben,
wise, but then
no,
like,
they're
at the end
not.
of the day,
You said you got 240
First
fucking
day,
ticks.
yesterday we sold
How
off
many
the
points
end.
is that, Ruben? How many fucking points?
I mean, right now we're only 14
I don't give a
points
fuck
in
if you're a
settlement
scalper
in
or
the
not.
ES
How
is
many
20
fucking points is that?
23.
There you
It
go.
changes every
60
second.
points.
Yes, it does.
Wow, it's so fucking hard. Hey, everybody, I got 60
Markets, they've
points.
been holding up. I know, 7% circuit breaker.
You know, like, don't try to be cool
Markets
because
have
you
held
think
up.
that you're like,
I don't- we've got,
you know,
what,
oh, I'll
maybe
tell
down
everyone I got
6%, the most
400
we've got,
ticks.
and we've held up.
You know?
You could take
Depends if
something.
you're trading the Russell or not.
Oh, well, there's that. Yep. Shout out to all the Russell traders. All right, ES trying to figure out, dude, this 5,000 level.
I am serious.
Oh,
I'm
4
just
points
fucking every
beneath
day.
it.
It's like the same shit in the
That's
chat.
Any headlines?
Oh,
just
man, I got
yet.
1,000 ticks today.
MP in the house. Anything on your mind,
Patrick,
MP? What have you been tweeting lately?
Why did you not
Anything,
short
catching
at the
your
fucking
mind? Catch your
top?
eye on the
You could have
social
got
media.
1,000 ticks.
Talking some smack. We were supposed to do on Twitter, I guess. I see Elon doing it all the time.
This market is
saying
literally moving 100
off the
points in
wall
a minute
stuff.
candle. Nobody gives a fuck about your ticks
Whoa,
Wake up
anymore.
in the
is
morning
your-
and think, what weird things can I say right now?
What's your follower
got-
count up to? How many followers do you have?
Nobody gives a
16,000
fuck
now,
about
Dre.
your ticks.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Wow.
Look at him smirk. He can't even say it with a straight face. He can't
Because I know it's funny. It's stupid.
hilarious.
All right, 17,200. I think we got to touch it.
Dime on him, people.
Probably go lower after that.
I
was just
Right
gonna
now,
ask how many-
NASDAQ dipping on down again.
I believe it.
Yeah, I know.
Flirting with red
There's
to
other
green,
guys
green
out
to
there
red,
that
green to red,
have
red to green.
pretty
Oh
good
my, another
feeling
red
face
day in the
for
markets.
stuff. I get
Numbers.
in just to tell you.
All right, Ruben is shorting
There are people out there that do
at
this.
the
I get in my
260s
DMs all the time.
with a target
Hey,
of 213.
helping so and
For
so.
a total
They don't really
of
say who they're helping, but I'm
47
helping another.
points.
And they're pumping up their, and I can do it to you or you too.
I'd love to see what your DMs look like. I'd also like to see what your feed looks like. Just Wild West.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of the poor Russell, if we go to my charts real quick, the Russell 2000 right now, where we're at, is flat. This is a
Ruben, where's your stop
at? Is flat going back to September of 2018.
Ruben, you're short. Where's your stop at on this?
That is painful.
What is? Let's see.
The Russell 2000 is flat going back
325
2018
stop.
August, where my cursor
Two
is.
for
Why is that significant, Jack? Russell
It
2000.
means if you invested in the
Someone said
Russell
stop is
in
100 ticks.
2018
God
in
damn it.
August, you'd be flat. However many years it is later, 7.
Yeah.
So here,
I blame
here's
the
my
chat.
take,
Why-
Chat
After
told me to
a
lock
week-
out my live
After
account.
a wait, people
It's all
started
the chat.
thinking, oh, just buy indexes. Not wait, sorry, 2020, COVID. They were like individual stocks, and everybody got wiped. A lot of people got wiped out on individual stocks, and all
All
like,
right, Ruben's
Long story
short at
short.
290 here. 290 for the
they,
short.
I always heard from people like, oh, just get index, just get index, just get in Russell, S&P, and just
How many
just never
ticks
let it
do
go.
you got?
But I'm like, if everybody's getting into indexes, and it's like, is there a correction? Like Russell right here,
Ticks are
you
for
would have had
chicks,
that.
bro. Ticks
Great
are for
advice,
chicks.
you know, Jimmy, your neighbor, and you had it for however many years. You had it for however many years, and then now you're mowing your lawn. You look over the fence, you're like, dude, I'm scratched. I'm like, thanks, you know, like. So I think when everybody thinks something's a sure bet, like indexes, and then don't get me wrong, I own SPYs and TripQs, but just for some reason.
If the
I don't know, when
ES
everybody's
loses the
saying that's the area
VWAP,
to put all your
NASDAQ
money in and
is
quit picking
obviously
stocks.
very much in
I
trouble
heard
here. I
that.
like the shorts. I like it.
After, what was it, 02?
Just need to lose that VWAP here on the
No,
ES
I
and
was
the
here.
NASDAQ's
2022,
right down there to the
2020.
VWAP.
That's
Or
what I
even
started.
lower,
Like the millennials, everybody's
17,200.
just saying, just put it. My nephew was saying it, just put it in an index. Like, yeah, okay.
It was all good.
It's
It
happening.
was all
I
good.
mean, you
It
did
was all good
really.
6 months
Ruben's
ago.
gonna get his
Push
picks.
back a
Let's
little
go.
bit. That's just the
Let's
Russell.
go, Ruben.
The S&P
Let's go,
500 and
Ruben!
Nasdaq have done quite well over that.
Let's get that
period.
boy some ticks.
Russell, as Dave points out in chat, I think he's right. Private equity is
Mildly.
taking away their best companies, and their high flyers move up to the S&P 500.
Yeah, I know it's worked to a point, but like now everybody's saying, like I didn't hear in 2010 anybody saying,
Oh,
"Hey,
no.
put it in an index."
Oh no.
Index like ETFs or anything like that.
Jinxed
They
it.
were saying put it in, like it's still individual. It's like this is just my take
COVID
on this.
changed
Now
that.
all of a sudden, now all of a
6 trillion.
sudden, yeah,
$6 trillion changed that.
yeah. And it was just like, oh, the easy thing is just put it into
And-
triple and S&P.
Just bleeding
I
out
miss
here.
those
Down there, the
days. I miss those
220s
days, Michael.
VWAP coming up.
What? Where everybody's
Up and to the right. Up and to the right for the
Like we
401k.
said,
Actually, but no, for trading purposes.
ES
This is what's
losing
up. All right, we
the
got more
VWAP
selling
there.
coming in here. It is all right. We got,
NASDAQ
you know what
down
this
to
is
the
looking like? It's
VWAP
that orderly sell-off thing. That,
There you go. Tapping the bottom
seeing.
of the VWAP. I think that low, that print was
Just took out the low of the
206
session
there.
in the S&P is
206 on the
below the
NASDAQ
opening
here.
range. We have not
That
done that yet
15-minute
in the
chart,
NASDAQ.
the bear flag playing out there.
Orderly
Bounce
sell-off,
off the
all
VWAP
written
for
all
now.
over it again. Just grind lower, grind lower, grind lower.
I'm happy.
You want to call
with
it a
that.
grind? Obviously, we're still looking at 100-point candles.
Not that I took the trade, but I'm
This
happy
is
that it worked out the way that it did.
Feel of the markets have been. Jay, you got
How many points did you get,
prices
Ruben?
you're looking at? You've been
How
in the
many
gold, you've been in
points?
the ES.
Yeah,
Ruben, how many
I'm
points
looking
did
for
you
this
get?
opening range. I'm looking for a long here. Like I was saying, we did get what looks like some momentum to the downside, but it looked this way to the upside as well,
300.
right? And we came back into this range. So I'm looking to see whether or not this opening range low holds here, this 49.80 area. Where we
Yeah,
kind of just
I put
bounce from,
Ruben in-
just to trade
Ruben's
right
in
back into the
timeout.
range if we do so right now.
Ruben went to
if that volume
timeout.
continues to pick up, then I don't.
I said, don't
wanna
ever say
jump on
ticks again
on
in the
that
chat.
train, but
Don't say it. You did it.
I don't
Now
see
you get
really
timed
any
out,
continuation
boy.
right now. We didn't get a headline.
You
Right,
thought I was,
that I'm
you thought
aware
I was
of.
playing around.
So this kind of just feels like empty
You
price
thought I
action.
was playing around.
To both upside and downside.
You thought I was playing.
right. The long I was in earlier, right? I had to take it off because we didn't get any follow through, and then the same thing to the downside here, where we're seeing price go, but there's really no volume behind this move.
Don't play with me, boy.
I mean, tilt has stayed short.
800. Sorry, MP. 800 bid at 49.81 in the S&P just stepped up.
Yeah.
Nice catch. 49.81.
Wait, you
bid
guys thought I
800
wasn't
times.
serious?
Last trade
Any
49.92.
people in the chat thought that I wasn't serious?
King Caesar in the chat says, "Here comes the boom."
Jay, we might get
Is that
that
what
chance
we're
of gold to get the IB high again.
Here comes the boom.
78.
Is that DMX song?
79.
How about I give you a
79.
little boom shakalaka?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Starting gold.
It's all good.
Gold down
Ruben's
20
up
bucks
big on the
in
day.
last
He made a lot of ticks. He's having a
40
good day
minutes.
either way.
A little bit
Can we
of a
do
pop
a
here.
poll?
Yes. Yeah, of course.
How many
What do you got?
How many
Having a good day
counts
either
are you
way.
trading with right now? 1,
All right. I think I'm done for the day. I'm going to walk away
2,
here, chat.
5, or too many?
It's a good time to walk away, probably.
Poll is, look at that. What is it
I
again?
could
MP?
probably keep trading, but
I don't know. I want to see how many people are
nothing
trading
wrong with
one.
locking in
I wanna
5,000
see how many
and
people are
walking
trading one.
away.
I did a post
You know?
I do.
a couple days ago.
Walk it away
These are the
afterwards.
traders that
If that ain't
have
the dream,
kind
I don't
of-
know what is.
sorry, the most respect for in their approach.
I used to work an
in the
entire
markets,
week
especially these markets.
to make $400.
I get
back
hungry
in the day.
eyes too. I did it in my early days.
swear-
Lost
that is
$3,000,
right. I swear to
$30,000
God.
trading accounts. Hungry eyes.
Jay.
I swear to
Chasing the
God.
money. All that kind of how
Back when
fast
I was a
can
young
get it?
boy,
But if you're slow
19,
and steady,
20 years
that
old,
wins the race.
working
It wins the
construction,
race over
making
and over again. I've seen
$400
it
a week.
over and over again. And you're gonna have these flashy.
That's crazy.
You know, I am got 20 accounts and look at
me
20,
now.
I made 1,000, so I'm actually
Making
up 20,000.
$5,000 in a
No,
day.
you can't really trade 20,000 in a day. So they copy trade, which is fine. It's just fine. I just don't like copy trading. Like, why do you offer it? This is I let you be a product of free will, and you can do what you want when you come here within the confines of our rules. So that being said, I want to see how many people have a 1.
All
1, 2,
polls
5.
up. Yep. Again, Eddie, correct me if I'm wrong. New tariffs kick in at in about an hour.
John's gonna worried about
Central
missing some
Time, 11.
moves.
Yeah, 12 Eastern.
You're always gonna miss moves.
Something
honestly.
that remember the
Like,
article that came over the
that's
wire
just
about
life,
China issuing
right?
a warning.
No matter
to
what
its
you do,
students here in the United States,
you're gonna miss
2
out on
warnings have
Just
hit
part
the
of it.
wire here
I think
about U.S.
the
travel
biggest
to its
problem is when you
citizens.
sit around and
So I mean, that's
and
very
you
mysterious.
get
and
so wrapped
you
up on the,
never
in
know.
the
I mean,
idea of
it doesn't
missing
sound
out on
good.
moves
Let's
or,
put it
you
that
know,
way.
that you have to be here constantly
They're
to
just-
get trades.
They're just talking.
But
You think it's a bluff?
Well, I mean, I would hope so.
I don't
We
know.
wouldn't want anything to happen to anybody that's over here. I don't care who they are, you
But
know.
I mean,
Focus
this
on
is what
making
happens.
money when you're in front of the charts, and then when you're not in front of the charts, fuck it.
China's trying
Miss
to
out on
scare
the
them.
moves, walk away green.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right there.
And like if I think about all of the days where I was up, you know,
About an 8-point pop here
$5,000 on the
in
day or
NASDAQ,
whatever
just
it was, like
VWAP,
all of those days,
17,202. Now trade.
if I would have just walked away,
17,280.
I would have a lot more money right now.
Yes, turning around about 12 points now. Trading 5,000
You
even.
know, I mean, it's crazy. Like,
That
that's
pull up here,
the
empty.
Jay was
truth.
talking.
If I
He was
would have
talking
just
about
walked
that
away,
break in the
majority of
SP
the
and
time,
NASDAQ
I'd have more money
being kind
than
of
I
hollow,
do right now.
and that is proving true right
So-
now. Back into the back
there a
into the
better
opening
sell
range.
spot incoming?
Looked below it in the S&Ps.
Maybe,
Didn't take
but
it out in the Nasdaq. Both
that
of them back
15-minute
above
range
that
right now,
opening range.
brutal.
Yeah.
Both the ES and the NASDAQ
everybody's
turning
in.
back up after
I'm
tagging.
long. I've been long four
We've
lots.
got
I've been long
the-
4 lots in the S&P since 49.87.
FOMC,
I still
or
got-
not
I got
FOMC,
two.
but Fed minutes report
Really?
Nice.
today.
But 87
Lot. Be patient.
Exactly.
Stay alive.
74%.
Small
Still
green
was,
days
still was
add up.
wildly tilty. When
I
I,
know
see
you
it
don't
wildly
believe me.
tilty
Nobody
one
wants to
direction,
believe me, but I'm telling you from
the
experience.
minority of the
Nice.
the
trade.
minority is
The
the
one
one.
thing.
They were
Right?
paid,
One
but they
thing.
paid them. You had.
And I
I
say
waited
a lot of
on
shit,
that
and
one.
I'm 100% being serious.
That's
here.
old.
That's the trade I was
Small
just looking for,
days
MP. I was going to ask
your
you.
best friend.
I know you came on
Yeah.
earlier in the week and said you
Right?
put on a
Because
banger of a
to be
trade,
able to have a
$7,000
big
trade in the
profit day, you got
S&Ps.
to risk a lot.
Look at this guy.
8,700.
Quietly
So
killing
I
it.
traded a little bit more the other day.
Yeah,
I
be
lost
okay
2,500 yesterday.
with just
I don't
getting
know.
those
I'm not
small
supposed to be
days.
trading. The team, everybody at
I mean,
work's
obviously,
like
it depends on what you're,
trading, you need to focus
small
on
day
the
could be
company.
5,000, 10,000,
Elon
depends on
Musk
what your
going back
strategy
to-
is.
going
But
back to
He's a
Tesla, going back
trader.
here, I'm like,
nothing wrong
He's a
with just
trader. I mean-
making money and then walking away.
All right, MP, recap
the
the
rest
trade.
of it's 11 o'clock. We got the market
Do
open
you
for the
make
rest of the
everyone else
day.
do it? Recap the
What
trade.
am I
What
going
I-
to do?
It
I'm not
sold
gonna
off.
look at
It
it.
was very
I'm not gonna-
tilty one direction.
Fucking think about it.
I learned
I'm not going to care about it. I don't care what happens next. I don't care if the market goes up 1,000 points or if it goes down 1,000 points.
And then I
do
watched
not
the markets,
care
and then
either
we
way.
had these levels
It
right
don't
here. The
mean
top
nothing.
step. Here,
Because I already did what I needed to do.
Bigger.
I have a
The top
process.
step.
X
Are you
level.
flat now,
I got
Michael?
on the computer this morning. I made
I have
money.
one guy on.
And
That's
now I know
unrealized
it's time to
1,200.
walk away.
I got 2,600.
And then
realized.
tomorrow, I'm going to show up.
I mean, I'll get
And I'm
flat
gonna
right
do
now. So
exactly
that's 4,000
that.
right
Again.
there. There you go.
I'm going to make money. And then I'm going to walk
So
away.
did you see this level right here? This
I've
purple
been trading
level.
for 8 years now.
I don't know what it's called.
And
but
I'll
John,
tell you,
you put these levels
Spending
together.
more time in front
This
of the
is a
computer
Johnny
does not
trade.
make you
I call
more
it a
money.
Johnny trade because
Most of
he
the time, he
he
ends up getting chopped up. Like, look
he
at
puts
this
these
fucking
levels
move
together.
back up right now.
And then he also is the one
What
who taught
is
me
this?
when you see the whites of their eyes. And the whites of
You
their
know?
eyes was the tilt concept. When the whites of their eyes
Patrick's
is the side of the pit.
Open a beer
it's
and
too
watch
long or
Brokeback
too short.
Mountain.
There's always a pretty good balance in the
Why would I
markets. You know,
watch
it's price
Brokeback
discovery.
Mountain?
You
What
know,
are you
blah, blah,
trying
blah.
to
Pauses
insinuate?
right here. You know, there's
What
and
are you
then
trying to
eventually every now and then it gets a little bit like there's way more people long than short, or way more
What are
short
you
than
trying
long.
to insinuate?
And we share
What
that
is it
data
about
with you
Brokeback
guys
Mountain
all
that I
until
would want to watch.
that will be going away and being paid for $29 a month
You know what I
here in
mean?
a couple weeks underneath an open API as well.
That's a
So you get an
terrible
open API and then you get
But, like,
access
it's
to
just
Tilt.
bad.
Open API means
It's
you
not
can
even
build
funny.
your stuff too.
Patrick, hey everybody.
So that's a
Guess
different story
what?
for a different time.
Patrick Whelan's gonna drink a beer
Yeah.
and watch Brokeback Mountain.
That, those two things. And then you guys were, I don't know.
Nope, it wasn't funny. Well,
You guys were
it's not
talking
good at
about
all.
it. Coach Jay, you
It's
were saying
terrible.
something about it as well.
You know, like if you wanted to like be
we
more
held
funny,
held
you'd be
below
like,
that opening range.
I heard
in those
Patrick's got to
80s,
go, you know, and
and
fucking
then
film
pop
some
back up.
Brokeback
If the
Mountain
volume
shit
continued
later.
to the downside,
Fucking-
great. But
yeah.
yeah, I mean,
That'd be a little bit more. You're like, oh, okay, you got
7
me.
ticks, 7
But,
points
you
off the
know,
low with that entry. That's a nice
It
trade.
wasn't funny.
Very nice.
It wasn't funny. And I have a girlfriend, okay?
Still got the fastball, Jay. Still got the fastball.
Oh, okay.
1,400.
Oh, mark that.
We're gonna
Mark
go
that.
here. I keep
5019
looking at
last
it, I'm
trade.
like, okay,
in
what
the
can
ES.
happen
Just
next,
turn around.
you
Here
know,
we are
but
up, casual
I'm outta here,
180 points in the NASDAQ.
I'm going to
Last trade
walk
17,304.
away.
I do like how you went, oh, there's the graphic. Click, like, follow, subscribe,
crush some
and
cans.
notify. Notify. That bell. Well, very, very important.
ASMR.
James is out. James is going to Japan. He's going to be in Japan. So we got Gabe
check
back.
us
All
out,
right, there it is. I'll see you guys
What's up?
tomorrow morning. We're back tomorrow.
Mine too. I'm not allowed
We got
to
a
wear that.
big day
I can't
tomorrow.
wear the,
Another
Japanese
guest
hoodie that you
trader.
got me. Can't wear it out here.
I don't know what's up with this photo, to be honest. I'm
Oh, yeah.
when he this fucking photo.
No, you can't wear that, Dre.
If we want to do some, we got some news here. We got news. We got some announcements. Gabe, which one do you want to do?
He's ready to
Gabe's
trade,
Yo, let's
baby.
tackle news. What's
Danko
going on?
tomorrow.
Subbing in for James.
Let's see what happens.
Quick
He's from
couple
Bulgaria.
stories.
Hey, good job earlier.
It should be
Your
a fucking
voice,
riot
soothing
either
voice
way.
of explaining how to
See
use
you guys
these new
tomorrow morning.
symbol block,
You know how we do it.
realized,
Big,
unrealized,
baby, big.
personal daily,
At the BDH.
daily loss limit.
Peace to the Middle East.
I
Appreciate
appreciate
you. I
it.
love you.
Great
Use the code
platform, love the
BW, get the
tools,
best
and happy
deals.
to share with
Well,
those that do not know of all the wonderful features we have coming out.
I'll see you guys
And more to come.
on the flip side.
I heard we have open